Welcome to the e-steddfod 2026 information session. During the session, you will find out all about the e-steddfod, how it runs and works for you. I'm Sue-Ann Richards, and along with Hugh Davis, we'll be arranging and running the e-steddfod. At e-sgol, we offer equity in education through technology. e-sgol provides free support to schools in promoting equity in learning, provision, and learner experiences across both the primary and secondary sectors, including digital revision resources. So what is the e-steddfod? The e-steddfod is the competition where learners compete against other schools live from their sites. If you want to inspire your learners and staff, create a stir about using the Welsh language, or want to make the most of your school e-steddfod and urdd, the e-steddfod is the event for you. A whole day of competing and enjoying. All primary schools are eligible to register. In the past, we have held the e-steddfod for schools with less than 100 on the roll, thinking that the format of the event suits smaller schools. But from experience, it is clear that learners love taking part in the e-steddfod as supporters as much as the competitors. The format will remain constant, regardless of the number on the school roll. It would be good to stick to one person as the main contact with us, if possible. There's no need to be part of the urdd or any other establishment. Everyone is welcome. So the main principles of the e-steddfod are inclusivity, Welshness and collaboration, which is a major element of the new curriculum.
Ar eich marciau, barod, ewch!
Reit te, gobeithio bod ni'n barod yn rhannu nawr te. Waw, mae hwnna yn arbennig. Wele! Lot o chi fyna. Yn ennill e-steddfod 2024, mae ysgol Felyn Fawr!
Well, that was a recap of 2024, some highlights from the 2024 e-steddfod. In 2025, 33 schools from across Wales joined the e-steddfod. Following the week, schools reported that the e-steddfod had inspired learners and created a stir for using the Welsh language. It also inspired staff to want to take part in the urdd e-steddfod for the first time. The event is streamed live on Facebook for parents and guardians to watch, and also for the community, with some schools showing it in shops and even community pubs. So the arrangements then. The e-steddfod is held on Tuesdays and Fridays during February and March, starting on the 27th of February. Welsh medium schools will be on Tuesdays and English medium schools will be on Fridays. You can choose which date suits you for the whole school to join in the event for a day's worth of competing, which does require flexibility in your schedule. There is a limited number of spaces, so do get registered and you can choose your day, your date, when you book. It's a great opportunity for schools to be able to use pieces they have prepared for other e-steddfods during the period. Now then, the competitions. In a change to last year's procedure, Schoolwork focuses on Welsh work in order to emphasise the Welsh cultural element. We ask schools to prepare these competitions in advance. So you've got a written piece in the Welsh language and group work related to Welshness, both for all age groups. We are aware that English medium schools do not usually introduce Welsh as an official language until Year 3. However, all competitions will be open to all schools to ensure consistency. If you're unsure about what to do, then contact us. You can take pictures of ready-made work in books or scan ready-made work and email them over to me, or email digital ready documents. The only important thing is that we need those documents submitted as a JPEG or a PNG file, please. Here's what you have. One entry for each competition, and please name entries clearly. There are points for these competitions, so try and enter as many as you can. The closing date for schoolwork is the 13th of February. Then the stage competitions are the competitions that will be performed on the day. Again, one individual or group is allowed to represent a school in each category. To be as inclusive as possible, we encourage schools to ensure that a different individual represents them in each category. If you are a smaller school with a limited number in each group, a learner is entitled to represent you in more than one category. All the e-steddfod competition pieces are self-selected, so the stage competitions as well as the schoolwork competitions. We encourage you to make use of ready-made pieces for each competition in order not to add to your workload. Try and limit the pieces to no more than 2 minutes. So how will it look and work on the e-steddfod day? Well, you will need 2 rooms for the day, a performance room and a viewing room. The performance room is where the learners will perform. This will be a quiet room in front of a laptop with an optional attractive background. You can use an accompanist, a speaker or a laptop for the accompaniment. The only item we strongly suggest you invest in is a microphone similar to a Jabra speakerphone to get the best possible sound in the performance room for the performers. A link to an optional microphone that you can purchase can be found in the information document on the primary website. Now, the viewing room will be separate from the performance room. The learners will be the audience watching the competition on a big screen. They will sit back and enjoy watching, unlike the learners in the picture who are enjoying themselves. The hall might be the best room for everyone to watch and enjoy the day. The camera will be on the audience for everyone to see them supporting. The microphone will be off, but the chat will be enabled on Teams so that the member of staff can message if they have anything to ask or if they need to tell us anything. So for everything to run smoothly, you will need a member of staff in the viewing room and a member of staff in the performance room who can go back and forth with the competitors ready to compete. Try and reduce the numbers of people in the performance room so that they have a nice quiet room to perform. So the day will run virtually on MS Teams. It's a whole day event, which does require flexibility in your schedule. We at e-sgol will be in charge of the technical, managing the pictures, sound and broadcasting. School staff will then need to ensure that learners are in place at the right time, ready to perform, and ensure that learners are in the audience watching the competing. We will be in the capable hands of presenters leading the day and joined by a judge for the stage competitions. Now, it's essential, of course, that safeguarding is in place. The event will be streamed live on e-sgol's Facebook page, so it's important with who appears on camera during the day. We will share an information and safeguarding letter for you to be able to share with parents and guardians. Ultimately, schools have responsibility for safeguarding. Here's Alex Morgan from e-sgol Glencorrwg Primary School, who has competed in the e-steddfod for a number of years.
After completing our own e-steddfod in school, I thought it would be a great opportunity for the children to continue their success with the Welsh language and show what they produced and created and enter this competition. The children absolutely loved it. We did it as a whole school approach, and as we're a small school, we've only actually got 4 classrooms, but our nursery in the afternoon. But this was a whole day event. All the schools were involved as well, as we're a federation. So we are part of 4 primary schools, and our other schools ended up watching us on the telly as well. So throughout the day, the children were watching the competition up on the big screen and celebrating as a whole school the results. And the children were elated with some of the results. It was absolutely brilliant. We are quite a high percentage here of free school meals. So to give the children this opportunity was just brilliant. And to see their faces, and actually we had some happy tears towards the end with some of the results, and it was brilliant.
Well, thank you for listening to this information session, and I hope we've answered a few of your questions and gone through everything. The key dates are on screen. It is first come, first serve to book your place, as there are a limited number of spaces available. We'll share further useful documents on the primary website, including a registration form for the competitions, a checklist, technical arrangement, and a safeguarding letter. If you have any questions, do email me on siwan.richards@e-sgol.cymru. And we look forward to having you join the e-steddfod.